Diana is standing on a raft of mass 100 kilograms that is floating on a still lake. She decides to walk the length of the raft. If Diana's mass is 55 kilograms and walks with a velocity of 0.91 meters per second with respect to the shore, how fast and in what direction does the raft move while Diana is walking? Assume the raft is stationary with respect to the shore before Diana starts walking. So I drew the picture of Diana on the raft, and the system is Diana and the raft. Before she starts walking, covered up the camera. Before she starts walking, the total momentum is 0. And I know this because her velocity is 0 and the raft's velocity is 0. So when Diana starts walking, the raft also moves with respect to the shore. So P total final would be the mass of Diana times the absolute value of the velocity of Diana plus the mass of the raft times the absolute value of the velocity of the raft. Now maybe put this page. Okay. And since there are no external force acting on the system, the initial momentum and final momentum of the system remains the same. So the P total initial equals P total final. So the initial is 0, we just solved the final. So the final is the mass of Diana times the velocity of Diana plus the mass of the raft times the velocity of the raft. And then I subtracted this part of the equation from both sides, cancels out on this side, and that leaves me with negative mass of the raft times velocity of the raft equals mass of Diana times velocity of Diana. So then I divided by negative mass of the raft to both sides. It canceled out on this side, and that leaves me with a negative on this side, but that's solved for the velocity of the raft. So then I plugged in my information, and that gave me negative 0.5005 meters per second, but I was still a little confused when I was negative, but it makes sense because if you look at the picture in the diagram, the negative sign shows that the raft is moving opposite to Diana. So kind of looked at it as where Diana and the raft are standing is the origin, and as she walks this way, the raft is going to move this way. So it's going in a negative direction. She's going positive. So that is my momentum principle reassessment.